because sometimes I feel that the intention of the first move is in the wrong place to where perhaps it should be. John, can I borrow you, please? So, the attack for Lone Kimono is a lapel grab, but what's he doing with the grab? So is he just stood there grabbing, you know, or is there something else going on, okay? So I kind of think of this as being, he's trying to intimidate, so he's grabbing, he's pushing me back, he's turned his fist up and the elbow's pointing down, okay? So kind of like, you know, in Twin Kimono where we just, you can see it, you know. So I think it's that sort of thing. So at this point, who has the initiative?
He does.
He does. And who's grabbing who? Yeah, he's grabbing me and he has the initiative. That's a dead hand, but he has the initiative. Now, when we step back and we're going to do the first move of Lone Kimono, our thoughts are always about, get this in here, get this break on here. And never about, really, what is this hand doing? Yeah? So, if I put that in his hand, and I'm like, and I step back and I'm doing the, you know, I've got a problem here because I've not actually disturbed his height, width, or depth on that first movement. And I'm relying on the arm break to do that. But there's something we can do before that. And that is, when he grabs and he starts, right now, who's grabbing who? See, I've settled and I've got him. Okay? Do you see where the knife went? Because when I jerk and I drop, that's sending that over there. He's between me and the knife. You see that? So I'm starting to disturb his height, width, and depth. Obviously, I'm going to get the break in, which keeps that knife over there. And when I sweep, I don't want to sweep like this because that's going to invite this. So I need to keep the width zone covered off and then hit him with a hand sword. Okay? We don't teach it with a knife in that hand, but could there be a knife there? Yes, there could. Could he be trying to hit you? Yes, he could. Okay? So for me, the emphasis on the first move should be to get control. What does short form 1 teach us? To step back, stabilize our base, okay, and to shield, right? Step back and stabilize the base. Well, that's what I need to do here. He's intimidating me, so I step back. Come on, man. You know, I've got you now, rather than the other way around. Okay, now I've got a choice. If I bust his arm or I come over and I do something else, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? So if I want to do this, break his arm, come down and crush his windpipe, well, from there on in, is that reasonable force?
No.
No. So am I breaking the law? Yes. Is there always somebody there with a phone filming you? No. Yes. Okay, so you have to think and be savvy about what you're doing, you know? So he grabs and you, at this point you've got that choice. The technique calls for the break, sweep down, followed by the hand sword, which is it's a beautiful technique. It's absolutely beautiful technique, okay? But you also have to consider what's going to happen afterwards. You know, so how much force do you use? You know, you have a moral responsibility, but also you have a responsibility to yourself to protect yourself from breaking the law too. You know, and our system teaches us to do a lot more. So, you know, you have to sort of have common sense about what you're doing. Does all that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So the key is, when he grabs, you drop back and you stabilize your base and you grab him. What you do afterwards is your decision. Okay? And the technique calls to do that which is absolutely fine. Okay? But, you know, use common sense. Have your intention in the right place. Capture him first before you do any arm break. Does all that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.